Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory to our power Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakodash. To our about car early morning. On the way to the plantation. Had a dream last night. So I just decided to share it with you brothers. So I had a dream I was having like it was lunch with the Apostle Tahar. And so we just sitting talking, right? And he ended up giving me like some grapes, some real ripe grapes. And like that was the juiciest, most ripest grapes that I ever seen in my life. And for some reason, he was around this preacher, slave plantation Christian preacher, and he was spewing his madness. And the Apostle Tahar hopped in and checked him. I don't remember exactly like what he said, what the preacher was saying, but that it was something off, right? And the apostle jumped in and checked him, in front of everybody. And and then he saw Yahushua like in the midst of them. So, we've been to church before, and how you had a so-called black woman that's in the choir, that believe in Jesus, right? They was wearing I think they was wearing like purple and gold, and that's funny because what camp wears purple and gold? IUIC. It was wearing purple and gold, and you can just see Yahushua in the midst of those N-dubs. I don't think they was all N-dubs, but from what I saw, I believe that they were N-dubs. I don't know like every small minute detail, but I just know like the gist of it. And so you saw Yahushua in the midst of them, like he was on his cross, basically like when he got crucified by our people in the Romans, the Edomites. So you just saw him in the midst of it. And then when it was like a gate almost, I want to say like a gate that was around all of us. And then when you walked outside of the gate, you just saw like all these abandoned buildings that had graffiti on the wall. That like they was abandoned, tore down, windows was broken out of it and all that. So I believe that represents Babylon, and that represents the hedge right now, because like it was like a gated, it was like gates that was surrounding us. So it represents the hedge that surround the nation of Israel. But pretty soon the hedge is gonna get taken away. All right, and because Esau Edom, when he come with the smackdown, only the elect is gonna survive. And I believe that the grapes that the apostle gave me, that represents the good grapes, kind of like confirmation that I may be a part of the elect, because I ate them with some ripe grapes, like Yahushua, the Lord said, and I believe it's Jeremiah the 2nd chapter. I planted thee a noble vine, roughly paraphrasing. I can't really pull no scriptures right now, but I just wanted to get this video out here before I forget. Because how it is when you wake up from a dream, you literally forget right then and there. But Spirit had it, so I do this video just to spread the word to you. Acumen, I watch them that's out there that's tuning in. know. But yeah, that dream was amazing, you know. So kind. Yeah, it was some ripe grapes. So with them to give all praises, honor, and glory, you know, like Lord willing, I'm hop back on the scripts later when I got a little bit more time. You know, just throwing it out there right now. So Lord willing, I'll be back with a sit down and go into depth and pull more scriptures. You know, so Shalom, Akim, Yahweh Shemi Al Shabbat Shalom.